Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a very personal one. I am going to talk about my biggest money regret, something I wish someone had sat me down and explained to me much earlier in life. If you're a student, a beginner at your first job, or even someone who's been earning money for a while, this video could save you years of regret. So please, stick around and watch till the end. So, what is my biggest money regret? It's actually pretty simple. I didn't start managing my money early enough. When I first started earning, I was filled with all the classic excuses. I told myself things like, I don't really earn enough to save anything meaningful. Or investing, that's for rich people with suits and briefcases. And the most common one, I'll start later, when my income increases and I have more to work with. So, what did I do instead? I spent almost everything I earned. And not on important things, not on assets or investments that would grow. No, I spent it on things that give me temporary happiness. A fancy dinner here, a new gadget there, clothes that were maybe once or twice. And that decision cost me more than just money, it cost me time. And as you'll see, time is the one resource you can never get back. Let me be brutally honest about what I did wrong. I had no budget. None. There was no plan, no financial goals, nothing written down. Money came in, and just as quickly, money went out. It was a constant cycle. I ate out frequently, not because I couldn't cook, but because it was easy and I felt like I deserved it. I bought things just because my friends had them or because I saw them on social media. I was caught up in keeping up appearances. Naturally, I had no emergency fund. If my car broke down or I had an unexpected medical bill, I would have been in serious trouble. And of course, I had zero investments. The idea of my money making money for me was a completely foreign concept. At that time, it didn't feel like a mistake. It just felt normal. I looked around, and it seemed like everyone else was living the same way. We were all just enjoying the moment, living paycheck to paycheck. Looking back now, I realized I was living without any financial direction. I was just drifting. And the worst part? I truly thought this was how it was supposed to be. Then one day, everything changed. I stumbled upon a book or a podcast, I can't remember which, and I started learning about money. For the first time, I was introduced to concepts like budgeting, saving with a purpose, and investing. And that's when I learned about the magic of compound interest. Suddenly, it all clicked. It was like a huge light bulb went on in my head. I had this massive realization: time is way more powerful than money. Let me say that again, because it's so important. Time is more powerful than the amount of money you start with. I discovered that even small amounts of money, invested early, can grow into huge sums over time thanks to compounding. It means your earnings start earning their own money. It's a snowball effect. And starting late means you have to invest so much more just to catch up to the person who started early with less. That's when the regret really started to sink in. I felt this heavy weight in my chest, thinking about all the lost years, the lost time. Let me give you a simple, powerful example to show you what I mean. Imagine two people. Let's call them Person A and Person B. Person A starts investing just a small amount, say $100 a month, starting at age 20. They do this consistently, every single month. Now, Person B waits until they're 30. They're earning more money, so they decide to invest double the amount, $200 a month. Who do you think ends up with more money by the time they both reach retirement age, say, 65? You might think it's Person B because they invested more money each month, but in most scenarios, with a reasonable rate of return, Person ends up with significantly more money. Why? Because of those extra 10 years. Time plus compounding is an unbeatable combination. It completely beats a higher income that starts later. That's when I understood my real mistake. I didn't miss out on investing because I was poor or didn't earn enough. I missed out on investing because I didn't have the knowledge. I was financially illiterate. And I paid for it with years of lost growth. So, what's the biggest lesson I learned from all this? It's that we have these false beliefs about money that hold us back. We think you need a lot of money to start. That's wrong. What you actually need is discipline and consistency. You don't need to be an expert with perfect knowledge. That's another excuse. What you need is to just take action, even if it's a small step. Waiting for the right time to start managing your money is the biggest mistake you can make. The right time was yesterday. The second best time is right now, today. If I could go back in time, knowing what I know now, what would I do differently? It's actually a few very simple things. First, I would track my expenses from my very first paycheck. I want to know exactly where my money was going. Second, I would save at least a small amount from every single paycheck, no matter how small it seemed. $10, $20, anything. Just to build the habit. Third, I would start investing immediately, even with that little bit of money. There are so many low-cost options available now that didn't even exist back then. I would also focus on long-term growth, not on trying to find some get-rich-quick scheme. Slow and steady wins the race, and most importantly, I would have prioritized my financial education as soon as I started earning. I would have read the books, watched the videos, and learned the basics. These simple, tiny steps could have completely changed my financial trajectory. So here's my final message to you. If you're watching this and you're young, or you're just starting out on your financial journey, please learn from my mistake. Don't wait. Don't overthink it. Don't tell yourself you'll start later. Start small. But please, start now. Track your spending. Save a little. Invest a little. Your future self will be incredibly grateful that you did. If this video helped you or gave you something to think about, please give it a like and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. And don't forget to subscribe for more honest content about money and personal finance. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.